Hello, hi there, I am Thekla Petridou and this is our channel Psychology and Life. In today's video, I will try to answer the question why codependent people are attracted to narcissists. I am a psychologist and I work with people, adults, young adults, teenagers and couples for over 2.5 decades. I have come only recently to the realization that narcissism is not as rare a problem as it is described in DSM. Narcissistic personality disorder, which belongs to cluster B personality disorders, is a rare clinical occasion. But this does not apply to the reality we live nowadays. Nowadays, we have come to realize, both naive people, next door people, and scientists, that narcissism as a personality trait and a personality type is prevalent. I'm not sure exactly about how common it is to find yourself connected in any way with a narcissist, someone with a narcissistic personality type, but my guess is that about half of the population in Western countries are narcissists. They have a narcissistic personality type. Narcissists are people who do not feel or know any empathy for other people. They might show empathy in order to hoover someone back in a narcissistic abusive relationship. They might show that they have authentic feelings, but they do not. People with narcissistic personality type, people with antagonistic personality types, are people who care only about themselves and about what makes them happy. And all they care about, all their goal is to prevail amongst others. Narcissists are the ones that are gonna cheat on you. Narcissists are the ones that are gonna indulge into any kind of addictions, porn addiction, sex addiction, alcoholism, you name it. I have a very strong belief as a clinician that addicts have narcissistic traits. And there comes the connection between narcissistic personality type and codependency. Codependency is a state of connecting with other people, which has been described through the AA 12-step programs. Codependent people are people that are somehow connected with addicts, either an alcoholic parent, an alcoholic spouse, any kind of addict that is within their family and friendly environment, and they connect to these addicts in ways that help the addicts continue being addicts without any punishment. Codependent people are enablers of addicts and are people that find meaning in life by attaching themselves on addicts, any kind of addicts. As I noted earlier, the term condependency has been given to us, has been given to the psychological community through the 12-step self-help programs. And now it's used widely to understand and help cure or heal or treat problematic ways that people connect to other people. Codependency is a huge problem amongst people. Having worked with people, with couples, adult people, young adults and older adults, what I have come to observe was that in every couple you might meet two culprits, two people who are narcissistic, two people who try to take advantage of each other, two people that cheat on each other, two people that do not know how to love and connect with each other. This is the one case. The other case is to meet one culprit and one victim. The culprit is the person who has a narcissistic personality type. The narcissist is the culprit for psychological and even physical abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse, financial abuse. The victim is someone who is codependent, is someone who finds meaning in his or her life only by attaching themselves to someone who needs their help, to someone that they will fix, to someone that they will enable to continue being abusive. Why codependent people get attracted to narcissists? Why? The reason is very simple. In order to become codependent, in order to have a codependent personality style, in order to be someone who finds meaning in their life only by helping other people, in order to be someone who is both a people pleaser and someone who bends over every time they are asked to, you need to be born and raised in a difficult environment. You need to have abusive parents. Abusive parents are not only the parents that hit their children. Abusive parents are also parents who neglect their children emotionally. Many people think of themselves as good parents or good enough parents just by providing financial stability in their homes, by providing food and shelter, or even buying clothes, or even buying education, or even buying their children off by giving them money in order to make up for the emotional neglect. So, have you been brought up in an environment where you felt that you were not good enough to be loved and taken care of emotionally by your parents? Were you brought up in a home that your parents were busy fighting off with each other all the time? Were you brought up in a household that the children were parentified? Have you been brought up constantly worried about your alcoholic father or your depressive mother that couldn't help themselves? Have you spent your childhood worrying about adults that should have been the other way around, worrying about your parents instead of your parents worrying about you? If you answer yes to any of these questions, then you might be someone who is eligible to feel attracted by narcissists. Abusive parents, neglectful parents, cold parents, distant parents are narcissistic. They do not show and they do not feel any empathy for their children. Narcissists are like spoiled brats. They are adults, but they choose subconsciously over and over again not to grow up, not to put all the hard work that is needed for maturing. So when these spoiled brats have children, they do not show any paternal or maternal instincts for these children. They do not care about their children. They care that they provide a home, money, education to their children so that other people think of them as good parents, but they do not really care about their children's well-being. So they neglect their children. So they abuse their children emotionally or in other ways. The way our parents connect with us, the quality of the emotional bond we form with our parents and our parents form with us while growing up is used as a model for how to connect with other people. This is what is called Bowlby's theory or attachment theory, emotional attachment theory. If a human is brought up with love, care, and emotional stability, then this is how they know how to connect with other people. So if you have a secure bond, when you grow up, you do not feel attracted by narcissists. You feel appalled by narcissists. But have you been brought up in an insecure manner? Have you had evolved into having an anxious attachment style? Then a narcissist becomes very attractive to you, because you see to that spoiled brat a spitting image of your parents. It feels like home to you to be around someone who doesn't really care about you, who is spoiled, who is self-centered, and abuses you. It feels like home. That's why people with codependent personality types, people with codependency tendencies feel attracted, get attracted to narcissists. The truth is that narcissists do not get so much attracted to codependent people as codependent people get attracted to narcissists. For narcissists, someone with codependency is an easy target that they get bored of really quickly. This is something that we should bear in mind, that narcissists do not get as attracted to codependent people as the other way around. This is my answer to this question. Bye.